just really tired. I don't actually have anything to say. I figured if anybody wanted to look at the inside of LAX, this is your chance. It's not too bad. I went through pre-check security, and somehow wearing this one piece without any metal whatsoever, no buttons, no zippers, nothing, I set off the metal detector, and then I had to go through the body scan. But of course the TSA, being the TSA, were understaffed, and they had to call someone to actually put the body scanner to work, which meant that I had to wait in front of the body scanner for somebody to come work it, and I probably would have gotten through security faster if I just stayed in the non-pre-check lane. And my bags also got pulled aside for a bag check. They didn't even open it, and they were just like, it's fine, don't worry about it. So I don't know what was going on, literally. They didn't pat me down because they now have the 360 pierce through your body, look at your genitals kind of machine. So that on top of all of my dental x-rays, I don't want to know how much cancer is brewing inside of my body right now. You think this is a lot of people? You have not seen JFK, my babe. JFK was worse. This is actually pretty fine. I was, so LAX, if anybody's listening who actually has control over this kind of thing, you need better charging ports. You literally have people standing clustered around these charging ports with no other source of outlet for charging devices. And in our current world, we need charging ports that are not super spreader. Because people are standing like 12 inches apart trying to charge their phones. I was also next to somebody who was, got the one mask hanging off one ear and then just coughing straight in front of him. So I decided to move far away from my gate to find another charging port, because I just did not feel safe with that kind of behavior. So if you're someone who's coughing, please put on your mask. Please. Just for like everyone's safety of mind, if nothing else. Even if you're not sick, even if you just choked on your own saliva, just put on a mask. I would have brought a charging battery if I knew I could fit it into one backpack, but because I had no carry-on ability, I did not pack anything that I needed. It turned out that I had not packed a single underwear, guys. I packed 3 pairs of socks, but no underwear. So I had to hand wash my underwear yesterday and just stood in front of my bathroom sink, blow drying it. That's the kind of day I've had. You know, even if we didn't have a pandemic, I still don't understand how people can just free cough into the air. That's just not something you do, guys. When I sleep in the hotel, I don't do commando. That's just for my sake and for the sake of others. I don't know what's going on underneath those covers. But this is beautiful Terminal 5. The gates are in the 50s, 52 to 58, I believe. I hate the layout of LAX. I feel like at JFK you still have like a little bit of a wing situation where after security you can go look at shops and like kind of take a walk. But there's only like so much you can walk in this part past security. Makes me feel very stuck. I'm going home. Yep. It's true, I miss New York City Tap. I'm really tired. My knees are like dying. But I also really need to charge this phone, which is why I'm standing here. My right shoulder, from my spine to my flank, is killing me. I was really worried for my knee, but I feel like the majority of the pain is on my right backside right now. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna have to just like do some sort of stretching when I go home. No, I'm just gonna take the air train into the subway when I get home. It's like an hour and a half's ride. It's fine. Yeah, if you go to delish.com, you'll see that we pushed out a Netflix package, and we basically did a lot of coverage of their upcoming cooking shows, and I was just there as one of the Delish reps. It's not really a top secret project. The flight is about 6 hours, I think. I didn't really baby the left side at all, actually. I didn't do much for it except not walk too much on it. I didn't even ice it, so. Yoshi, it's not a top. It's my Teletubby outfit. Yeah, I have my backpack here, and I'm just carrying my snacks here. There's no Delish video accompanying today's event. Today's event was purely like a party promotional thing. But if you go on Netflix, you'll see like a Paris Hilton package. You'll see like a Dame Drops package. A couple of other people who have shows coming up on Netflix have all done videos with us. So those will drop over time on YouTube on Delish's channel, but they're also all currently out on delish.com. I actually just got my personal expenses audited again. This will be the 5th time they've rejected my personal expenses. I have a feeling I'm not going to get those $400 back. You know, I don't know. Jackie is as amazing in person as she is on camera. She's the sweetest, nicest person I've ever met. She just seems like a genuinely friendly spirit, and my friend Becca, who I haven't seen in over 2 years, met her, and Becca also met like all the other people who were at the party, and Becca told me she loves Jackie, and Jackie just seems like a really nice person, so consensus is thumbs up for Jackie. You know, they keep saying it's because I reported Amex charges as cash expenses, and it was because it's my personal Amex, which unfortunately has the same 4 last digits as the company issued Amex. So I think they're confusing it, but I've made all the comments that say this was my personal Amex, please approve as cash reimbursement. And I've emailed people, and I don't know what to do now. It was a fun trip. I mean, I got a story out of it. I got hit by a car. I survived. I'm probably gonna deal with the aftermath of it in the upcoming days, but at least I got to tell like 24 people I got hit by a car in LA. This is what we live for, right? Stories. And now I'm listening to music as LAX is slowly taming down for the night. All the shops are closing. They're all like gated. Everybody is just waiting for their flights. Why is LAX such a boring airport? Honestly, I feel like they could be doing a lot more with it. It's kind of a waste. Yeah, it's much less crowded. big doggo. Yeah, I can't wait to get back to home. I can't wait to eat an apple. The real life is in the international terminal. Gotcha. Well, I don't think I'm going to be flying international out of LAX anytime soon. I truly don't think I can move to LA. I don't think I can live here. Uni meeting? Fine. It was a normal weekly meeting within the bargaining unit. I ate a lot of stuff today. I ate a hotel breakfast. I ate some snacks. I ate some tacos and tamale for lunch. I had nothing at the party actually because I was still full from my tortillas. And then I had some Thai food with my friend Becca and her partner and her daughter, and it was adorable and everything was delicious. I would love to go to Singapore one day. I didn't take my vitamins, I didn't pack my vitamins, but I did get some vitamin D from Trader Joe's so that we won't run out. I'm ready to crash, but I honestly don't think I can sleep on a plane sitting up. I've never been able to do that, even on a flight to China, which is like 16 hours. So it's just going to be one miserable, butt-numbing ride for me. But I'm probably going to sign off soon so that I can go pee, fill up my water bottle, and just like sit by the gate and wait for an hour until they start actually boarding us plebeians. I agree, as a tourist here, it was pretty good. But yeah, I don't think I can live here. It truly feels like nobody likes driving unless they really like driving here. Truly nothing to show you here. It's very boring. And I think everyone is very sleepy right now. It's like people are walking very slowly. I hope I don't have terrible people on the flight too, aka babies. I had a screaming one on the way here. Thankfully, it was like all the way in the back of the plane, but it was a piercing scream. It truly sounded like somebody was cutting its fingers off. Crying babies is one thing, screaming babies is another. But I had a breakthrough while the baby was screaming. And it's like usually babies crying and screaming triggers my anxiety and my stress level and just like makes my blood boil. But all of a sudden I had a mental hack of sorts, and that's to imagine the baby screaming, channeling out all of my personal anger that I had stored up, and basically using the baby screaming as a way to be like, that baby is screaming for me. And so every time I heard the baby scream, I just imagined kind of like funneling my personal trash emotions through that baby's hollering. And it actually felt very nice. It basically felt like the baby was an instrument that I was playing. And I felt lighter. And I felt compassionate in a way that was not like emptily altruistic, but truly like becoming one with the baby. Like the baby was also almost my double in a way. So next time you're stuck on a plane with nowhere to escape and the baby is screaming enough to break the glass, maybe try to imagine your own sadness, frustration, anger, and fears as being channeled through that infant cry. Just slowly learning how to be one with the world around you so that you don't antagonize yourself in it as much as you can feel like it sometimes. Bye, Liza. Um, yeah. Sorry, I truly have like zero energy right now, but I'm kind of in that tired Zen mode where I'm okay with it and I know what to expect. And I know I signed myself up for a red eye and I'm just gonna deal with it. I actually chose a window seat all the way in the very back row of the plane, so I'll be the last one to unboard the plane. I'm also right next to the bathrooms, which is, I guess, both a blessing and a curse. It is almost 11. I don't know because I'm on my phone and I don't have another source of time right now. I think it's almost 11. I do have a question for you guys. I forgot to bring headphones that can plug into the movie. And on my way here, I was watching all of my movies silent. Like, no sound output. Only subtitles. Should I spend money to buy a pair of really crappy headphones just so I can watch shows with sound on? Or should I just continue watching it on mute? It was actually a very interesting experience because I would put on music through my phone and then watch the movie on silent, which was very interesting because I wouldn't get as zoned into the show or as invested, and I would almost be like more of an observer. I don't think they give them for free. I think JetBlue charges. So I can do that again. I can just listen to music and my own podcasts while I look at the movie. I mean, I have noise canceling headphones anyway, so I definitely don't have to talk to anyone. It's a 6-hour flight, so I think I can make it. I'll just continue watching everything on silent. I'm just like, you know what? It's my own fault. I forgot it, and I could save that money, and I could just like put it towards my piggy bank that I can hand off to people on the streets if they seem like they need it. I felt really bad today because I saw a man who was writing on his board, and I could only see the part where he wrote "anything helps." So I got out $1 and I gave it to him, and the look that he gave me when I handed off the $1, like, I'm not gonna say broke my heart, but it made me really, really sad. And then I felt immediately guilty that I didn't give him more. And do you ever have that feeling where you're like, damn, I should have given them more, but then you're just like, I don't know if it's embarrassment or guilt or a combination of those things, but then you don't go back and give them more. Like, it's too awkward, but like there's no shame or face to be lost in the game, you know? It's just like, I should have gone back and given him more. But you learn from these moments of regret and you just do better the next time. I know, guys, it's a really bad sound. I think someone keeps triggering the emergency door that they're not supposed to touch. It happened earlier, which is why I put on my headphones. But even with the headphones, it is loud as fuck. People just keep touching doors that they shouldn't touch, even though it's behind security tape. I don't know how much the headphones cost. They could be $3, they could be $5, they could be $10. I don't know. I never look into the prices because I never want to spend money on flights because I'm just like, who spends money on flights? You already paid hundreds of dollars. I'm not stuck. I just got here super early. I've been here for like an hour and a half because I finished my dinner and I figured I'd get here early in case anything bad happened, in case there was traffic, in case I got hit by a car. But okay, well, I don't think I have much more to say, and I think you got a feel of what LAX looks like right now, you know? So if you're planning on traveling to LA, this is what things look like. Just be prepared for it. I'm gonna go pee, I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle, and then I'm gonna go sit down somewhere. Thank you, Karen. That's lovely of you. $5. That's not too bad. But also, I could just buy another bag and a half of chips if I wanted to with that money. So it's like things I think about, you know? Do I want audio for the complete movie sensory experience? Or do I want crunchy chips in my mouth the next time I go to the store? Hard decisions, but you gotta make them. It's part of being alive, you know? But yeah, I'll see you guys next time when I'm back in New York. And sleep well. And stay hydrated, and that's it. Bye.